Hi guys and welcome back to another video, and this is not something I would do on this channel, but I am just really gonna... Okay, so first of all, I'm not quitting Sword Seeker, so I checked up on it a couple, yesterday, and so I really do like the survival updates for some of the animals, like the wolf, and yeah. So, I am just gonna be saying how to find swords more easier and all that. Starting with the desert. So the desert, you can't teleport it to it right now, but they do have it. Just a lot of it is closed off since they're putting more stuff on it. It's still in development. And yeah, they are gonna add weapons rack soon, but I don't know about basement houses since those haven't been back in since this whole thing was out. So I don't really know about basement houses that they used to have. But yeah, so on to swords. So since a lot of swords blast in far places at the ocean, which they have most of those enclosed off, but it is common for them to blast there, and so it is common to find them in beach-like areas on here. And also, at night, it is more easier to see where swords have blast down. And if you go to the Sky Village, which you cannot teleport to it right now, but you can fly there. And if you go there, then you'll have a pretty good view of where swords have blast. And so, yeah, since Black Star's swords usually blast in places around the ocean. Can I write this? And you can also get swords by doing this, but I don't know about right now. Yeah, not right now. But, yes. And also you can find swords in the desert, which at least used to be the most common place to find swords. And before that, the volcano was the most common place to find swords, which... it isn't now. Well, since they did an update, certain update to the volcano, it's been harder to, way more harder to find swords though. And, so swords like blue swords always blast down. They're just usually far away from Bubble Broke, whatever you'd call that place. And the most rarest color of swords, I found pink ones are pretty rare. Same with green ones. I have found about 5 green ones before for how long I played this game. And they're definitely one of the worst, but I've really only found a couple of black swords. And I've been playing this game since before this map. And then I've only found 3 or 4 black swords before. While pink swords, I found quite a few of them, but they're also pretty rare. Red swords, I found more than the black swords. They are definitely really rare though. And black swords usually come in big sizes for swords. And yeah, the more bigger the sword is, I'm pretty sure the more you'll get, but Really? So one time, so if like the sword glitzes or something, then sometimes it will give you like more than it should. Like there was this one time I got like a black sword, one of the only times, and then it blitzed and gave me like 20. Which that is low glitz. So yeah. And with this new map, okay, so like if you haven't played this game since before all this, stuff, like where they closed up a bunch of stuff. Then swords used to be more rare to find than they are now. And a map that used to be like really common to find swords was the icy forest, whatever you'd call it. And like I do have the overgrown sea turtle, which only cost 1,500 shards, and like there are a few other ways to get shards that I'm sure that they'll add back, which is fighting like NPCs. Which there was this glitch I used to have to, which I'm pretty sure they will add wide in your pets back again, but I'm not. But I don't really know. So there was this like glitch where if you were widen your pet while fighting one of them, then they would not fight back. And if like you and one other person will fight in one at the same time, then you would most likely not get all the swords it would give. Because it usually gave like 2 swords or 3. But yeah, I'm not really sure, and so like in areas like this, if it's near water, then there will most likely be a decent amount of swords. And like Sakura Island was one of the most common places to find swords. Elven Forest you can also find a pretty decent amount. And yeah, so if you like look up the stars are actually probably shards, which will give you a pretty good idea of where they blast, like right there. And then usually if shards did blast down at the volcano, when that update of the volcano came, then it would usually be like on the edges of that map.
No, Rosa, no. Yeah. No.
And shards also like used to be common in like the areas like in between the maps that were like the wilderness. Most of the maps are in development, like part of Bubble Broke, a lot of Elven Forest. Why not? And also they did do an update a while back ago, about a year ago. Where like if somebody was like, well, if you were an animal and someone was riding you and they got a sidewall on you or not, then you got like extra shards, but it would have to get to 100 in order to give you bonus shards, which I think is fair because yeah. So there's also like other areas where you could find shards, like in Blood Cavern, whatever you call that place. It was, I think that was right, Blood Cavern. And that wasn't the most common place to find swords, but if you were like in the, like in between it, then and there, it would be pretty common for there to be mostly white swords. White swords and yellow swords are the most common. And then there's like if you're in the Atlantis, it would be common to find swords, but you'd have to go like really far in order to find them. But since a lot of swords blast down in the ocean, yeah. Which they did lower a lot of the prices. Like the overgrown sea turtle used to be like 10,000 or 8,000 swords. But now it only costs me like 1,500. Which, if you look like in here, then they say that there might possibly be a limit for how many animals you could have, which I doubt it. This, only the newborn costs 5,600. The adult of this one costs 12,000, which it used to be like 20,000 shards. And then here's a cougar, which I might save up for next. And then the halfling only costs that much. What is the difference? Yeah, like if you were gonna save up for this, then I'd recommend you probably go for the newborn. Unless if you want to like get the adult or whatever, but it would be your choice. You can also go here and buy swords with roblox, but yeah, if you don't have any, then yeah. anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. Bye guys, and peace out.